It is Tuesday, June 19th, 2018. I'm so thankful you choose to listen to this show every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. You are the absolute best. Joining me today is everybody from our Sirius XM show and also Robbie Fox, Sam Roberts for a great conversation about the WWE weekend that was, some U.S. Open talk, some World Cup talk, a lot of things happening, and we can't wait for you to experience it. I think we should just go ahead and jump right in, huh? Yeah. Should we jump right in?
Let's jump.
Let's jump right. Let's go. Let's gallop right on in.
Dive in there.
Yesterday was Todd McComas' birthday, so very happy birthday to Todd. Your old ass. You wore maroon on your birthday. I respect it. You got some inspiration from Sam Roberts. I like that a lot this weekend. You look good. You look young. We're very thankful you work with us, Todd.
Thank you, sir. Happy to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good one. You sound forced to say that, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get right into the conversation. Well, I did a lot of driving this weekend. Not a lot. Just Chicago and back on a Saturday to a Sunday. Little 3-hour trip with Viva Lazito up there.
How was that, by the way?
It was nice. It was nice talking with Zito. Got a chance to learn a lot about him. I learned about his
never
family.
said shut up, and it was a good ride.
He wasn't as talkative, actually. There was like a good 20-minute span on the way up there where nothing was said between either of us.
Wow. You gotta respect that, though.
It was. It was pretty interesting. It was pretty
Just
nice.
listen to music.
He was doing scratch-offs, hoping to catch a winner, catch a big whale out there. It was awesome.
Lost $40.
Yeah.
You invested it, and your
I
investment
invested,
didn't turn out.
It was a risky investment, I'd say. The gas station we stopped at was shoddy, to say the least. The place was a shoddy operation.
That's where I like to buy my tickets from.
I know, because you always feel good about it. It's like the Powerball winners always come out of bumblefuck somewhere, but it's the way it goes. At Diggs with a Z, at Nick Morado here, at Jordan Berry. How was your weekend?
It was fantastic. I laid by the pool all weekend.
Nice. It looks like you got a lot of tan.
I'm very burnt. That's why I have this jacket
She
on.
only invites half the office, though, so.
No, everyone was invited.
At Todd McComas also here, not invited. I heard your weekend was beautiful. I heard you guys crushed it, not only in Nashville on Friday, but Shelbyville on Saturday.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a great time, great crowds. That's all you can ask for.
What are you making? You're making it special out of this, right?
Yeah, just an album. Put it on iTunes, whatever. Give a little bit to the folks on this channel.
An album.
Do with what they want.
An album.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know what to call it anymore because you can't call it a CD. You just call it a CD. An album, I think, both applies to internet and.
So this is an
hard copy.
audio. It's an audio stand.
Yeah.
He's actually going to press the vinyl, Pat, so that you can.
I got one of them in my house. Everybody knows. I listen
to bring it back.
I listen to that in the sunroom. At Ty Schmidt here, at Evan Foxy, at Nick Morado. Let's get back to Jordan Berry only inviting some people to the pool. What do you mean, Dick?
So I got home Saturday. And Vibbs was walking down the steps. He was fucking just like hopping down the steps, had a towel around his shoulder, bathing suit. I was like, where are you going? He goes, Jordan's pool. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't get that invite.
Wow.
And then the night before, Ty comes home, and I could tell he's sunburned. I was like, what were you doing today? He goes, Jordan had people at a pool. I was like, oh, interesting.
Not the office. You're talking about half the house of yours. Yeah, it's not just the office.
But I know,
Apparently it was just you that didn't get invited.
Nick
I know
didn't get
Nick
invited.
wasn't. I know fucking
the Italians didn't get
Todd
invited.
wasn't. Sean wasn't.
They were busy, though. They were recording an album.
Yeah.
They had a lot of things
No,
going
there's
on.
no excuses.
When one person from the house comes, I just assume everyone in the house knows
That's not
about
how it
it.
works, Jordan.
Wow, that's unbelievable. I think
Well, this weekend you can come to the
I
pool.
think the real enemy here is Vibbs and Ty. That's what I think, because they didn't invite you.
Yeah.
They chose to leave the house without you.
I mean, I wasn't at home, so I'm not trying to, And Jordan, you said that you can only have like 3 guests, right? Otherwise,
Yeah, unless we lie about it. I started assigning different friends to different people who are in the pool. 'Cause
Not a bad move.
They said they'd fine me $200
I'll
per
find
extra
you.
guest.
I like that a lot. The U.S. Open. I appreciate the fact that you just blew off the Italians, Jordan. U.S. Open was this weekend.
Yes.
Foxy, did you get a chance to watch? I guess it was absurd. A lot of things happening.
Yeah, I missed the ending, but Fleetwood's run was the most exciting part about the Sunday.
Okay, who's Fleetwood?
Tommy Fleetwood
What is he?
The long hair guy.
from England, great head of hair.
Great hair.
Oh, I remember him. I seen him with the long hair. He was in what place, and then he tried to make a move. Is that what happened?
What did he shoot? He shot
he
8
shot
under?
63, so he
Yeah.
shot 7 under.
7 under.
So is the course a lot easier on Sunday?
Yes.
So what they did was the big thing on Saturday, why the course was so hard, was they cut the holes hard, but then also I guess the wind was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So the course dried out and everything was fast. So the forecast for Sunday was the wind was supposed to be worse. So they cut the holes in an easier position.
Yeah,
just
more
to,
center green.
Yeah, but the wind didn't end up blowing. So the course did play easier on Sunday.
Brooks Koepka wins back-to-back U.S. Opens. Yep. He must be the most lucky guy in golf, right? Because they say it takes luck to win the U.S. Open.
He's also very good. He's like a young DJ. He's got a long, he's a DJ type player.
Yeah,
he
he's
won
a stud.
$2.16 million.
Yep.
in New York over the weekend. Phil Mickelson was quite the story.
Yeah.
Here's a question.
What happened?
Phil was flustered or more just annoyed with the course, and he missed like a 10-footer, and it was rolling down the hill past the cup. And he hit it hard enough where it looked like it was just going to roll off the fucking green.
Yeah.
So he just ran, and before it stopped, he putt-putted and just hit it back.
I don't mind that move.
No, I love it.
I do that move often.
It's a 2-stroke penalty. I think he saved 2 strokes by where it would have ended up.
It was one of the most relatable things I've ever seen in a
I
golf
love to
game.
see some real human emotion come into play in golf.
No, I did not see because I was literally in WWE Universe all weekend, which was cool. We'll talk about that for sure. I'd assume that the golf crowd did not love.
Can I play this fucking guy?
Yeah, absolutely.
He made a complete mistake. In Britain, we would call him an ass, a silly ass.
Oh, would you?
What worries me more is that he shows little contrition now. There's not much chastening. He doesn't look to me this morning as though he realizes quite what has happened and how he's offended so many people. And if my judgment is rather severe, then I'm British and I make no apologies for it.
He's a great time.
At the end, he just drops it like, I'm probably going to get made fun of for this, but I am British. So you can a silly ass. And then he said contrition.
Yeah, like he's showing no
Chastening?
remorse.
What is contrition?
Like he's not showing any remorse for what he did.
Okay, let me write that down. That's by the way, I used bevy and pummel in
Oh,
the
that
show.
was great usage.
I used bevy and
But
pummel.
they were literally acting like he fucking whipped his dick out and pissed on the hole.
Contrition. Well, you got to remember whenever
You can also say contrite. He was very contrite.
I've heard the word contrite. Contrition I've never heard. So I think that's why I was mind blown there. So they were losing the golf snobs were losing their mind.
Losing their fucking
In their mind, he
mind.
danced around the green with the flag sticking out of his butt cheeks.
Oh, not a bad play, Happy Gilmore, by the way. Not a bad play by him.
Just a bad look for golf in general this weekend. The golfers looked very soft. A lot of guys complaining about how tough the course was, and I just don't like that.
You know, I'm on the golfer side, though. I'm on the golfer side. Par is supposed to be, what would it take the normal person, or what should it take to complete this course,
Yeah,
this
correct.
hole? They were wrong. So
Well, the winner was par. That's what they like. That's what they want.
the winner, though,
Yeah. That's what they want.
that's one person does that.
but the golfers should
Not
know
the
that.
standard.
This is
Right.
every year. This is
Right.
every year the U.S. Open is hard. Like,
And they still come back, though, right?
Yeah, that's the
every
biggest-
year they get pissed off. I've heard, a couple years ago, we mentioned it, that they were threatening about not coming back because it was so absurd. I don't remember what
It
course.
was Chambers Bay.
Chambers Bay. Okay, there it is. So now this, is Phil Mickelson going to come back?
Oh, yeah.
They'll all
yeah,
come back.
It's
I'm
a
with
major,
you.
though.
I enjoy scoring. So for me, this wasn't a very good U.S. Open. I enjoy the scoring, but I mean, every year the U.S. Open.
But they do say that this luck comes way more into play in the U.S. Open. But the same guy won twice in a row.
Right.
Correct.
So that
Luck.
makes me think, well, this guy's built for the challenges differently than everybody else.
The most lucky guy in the bunch. Maybe he's the most lucky guy in the bunch.
Well, I just don't get it because you got a guy like Fleetwood who ties a U.S. Open record on Sunday. Like, so obviously it wasn't playing incredibly tough. I mean, he was 8 under. Like,
Yeah, but he was the only one. Like, it was not like everyone was going low.
Right.
He was on fire.
yeah, but I'm just saying it's possible then. Like, because Tommy Fleetwood's not
Correct.
like a major, draw or
a
anything.
lot
like
of
that.
conversation around the U.S. Open, though, which they have to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd assume that the U.S. Open and golf likes that in general, I would think.
Yeah.
And you mentioned Fox doing it. I think Fox does a great job.
They do.
I like when they do
They
it a
are
lot.
very pro the tracer, and I'm
Yeah,
very pro
yeah,
the
it's
tracer.
awesome.
Love it.
Fox, they're the ones who brought you the puck tracer, the first down
Blow puck,
marker, the everything. That's what Fox does.
Yeah, they're ahead of the game.
It's hard for me to get over Joe Buck doing it, though.
You don't like Joe Buck.
I do. It's just I'm so used to hearing him on like football and baseball. It's just kind of weird when he's commentating golf.
So Joe Buck is Fox's Mike Tirico.
Correct.
Who do you like better? Wow. Okay, let's go around the room. Put everybody on.
I personally like Tirico better.
Really?
Because he's Italian.
I like Joe
A
Buck.
Part of
black,
it.
a
I
like
black
Joe Buck.
Italian.
I like
Part of
Joe
it.
Buck better.
You like? I like Joe Buck a lot.
I think
I
he
like
has more
them both.
I think
a
he
lot.
has more personality than Trigo, but I do like them both.
I think Tirico is like the classy, super professional, always going to do like the classy. He's so smooth with everything. I think Joe Buck does add a bit more flavor to things.
I don't
that-
dislike Buck. I just enjoy Tirico.
That's how I am.
There's a lot of players that think Joe Buck hates him.
Golf
He
or
might.
football?
Football.
Oh, really?
Because he does have the personality in it, so he's a different animal.
I know that's why like fan bases bitch about it all the time too, in like baseball, that he's like just a homer and like will shit on certain teams. So
Yeah, maybe. Well, Fox is partially owned by Jerry Jones, I think.
really,
It would make sense to me. That would make sense to me because Dallas Cowboy. This is not a factual statement. This is me just saying I think that Jerry Jones has a stake at Fox because the Dallas Cowboys are on Fox every single week.
yeah, always that
Where did-
425 game.
Every single week they're on Fox, and it whether they have a deal with Fox or if Jerry's a part of Fox, I mean, it would make a lot of sense to me personally.
Their fan base might be the biggest.
I just
by
assumed
numbers,
it was
That's what it
because
is.
Fox has NFC and their market's so huge.
Correct.
But he could.
That is a way to assume, but I would
Yeah.
assume that there's some business happening.
Because
too
the
on it.
Patriots are always the 4:00 game on the AFC side for CBS.
They weren't always like that though.
Well, yeah, it's whoever's the best.
Dallas,
team,
it
pretty
seems
much.
like they didn't win a playoff game for 10 years, and they were still on every single week. They're on national TV.
They still have that huge fucking fan base that I'm going to watch no matter what every week.
America's team.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Gus Johnson also at Fox, right?
Yes.
Yep.
He's the best.
College, yeah.
He's awesome.
Electric.
There's nothing we like more than binge watching documentaries on Netflix.
Amen, Todd.
And if you want to binge watch, it's very clutch that you have a comfortable couch to do it on.
It's a
Literally
must.
the must.
And Burrow has reinvented the luxury couch. From style to shipping functionality to adaptability, Burrow's put the time and thought into furniture buying so you don't have to.
A lot of illities
What was
there.
that? There's
a lot of illities.
adaptability in there.
Good adaptability by you
and
to get through that.
functionality. Customize your Burrow sofa to fit your personality by selecting the color, size, and armrest height that's perfect for you. It's engineered to be super comfortable.
It is. It honestly
Tito, you
is.
can get them as low as you want because you have a short upper body. Easy
Oh,
to move.
little stumpy upper
Because
body.
you look like the penguin. That's
So
what
your
it
feet
is.
aren't dangling.
That's right. And Burrow assembles and disassembles in just minutes with no tools required. That's the best part. So when it comes time to move, Burrow gives you one less thing to worry
Zito
about.
built the one in our office. Took him like 2 minutes.
It was literally 2 minutes.
Comes to your door right in a box, like all your other favorite luxury items. They come to you in a box.
What was that?
They come to you in a box right to your door. No more heavy lifting or dinging your walls while moving in. Burrow brings style and comfort to a whole new level and ships them to your door fast and free. The couch experience has been totally rejuvenated. Zito.
Amen. I love a good rejuvenation.
Because I was
period.
getting sick of all the other couches.
Yeah.
This couch in here is quite a handy one. I mean, we use it on a Todd, we had a video series that swept the internet for a week and a
We
half
did.
on that thing. It was so comfortable.
It was hot.
Yeah, it was hot. We're too hot. It was smokes.
Hot in the street.
The thing was smoky.
Very light couch. Feels like you're
Very
floating
light.
on
And
that.
you notice,
Wow,
Nick,
heavenly.
it's the same quality you would expect from high-end retailers.
Amen.
You
I
would.
thought
You don't
that.
break the bank with
Nope.
this company, not with Burrow. All Burrow furniture is shipped fast and shipping is free. Setup is super easy, as is moving it in. Burrow is adaptable, so if your space changes, their modular design allows it to move and grow with you. And my phone froze. Time out.
Maybe like
It will not scroll.
Is that an iPhone 4?
Yeah, the original.
right.
Maybe for a birthday, get Todd a Burroughs couch and a new phone, possibly.
Holy shit. All right.
Where you at? I can finish.
I got it. It's stain-resistant fabric that can take on all your pets' claws and other things. They stain stuff, too. I'll tell you that much.
Blood,
Yeah,
urine, and semen.
Yeah,
And a built-in
don't forget about
USB
that.
charger.
You could
Burrow
murder
has
someone on the
durability and
couch.
functionality to keep up with your hectic lifestyle. Enjoy 30 days of cozy on your Burrow risk-free and try out Burrow at one of our showrooms today or one of their showrooms.
What
Yeah.
type of life are you living over there that the standard answer for what's on your couch is blood, urine, and semen?
Those are the top 3 choices I felt like on the board.
What are
We're
you-
playing Family Feud. Those are the top 3 choices.
What? Really?
I think so.
Let's clean up your
Your
life.
house is like a
show
homicide.
us semen.
Imagine Steve Harvey. Imagine Steve Harvey. You say semen, and he just drops down, and he turns around and ding. 17 people voted.
Nick's
Sorry.
couch is a homicide scene. Don't let yours be. Go customize your own Burrow and get $75 off your order by going to burrow.com/McAfee. That's Burrow, BURROW.com/McAfee for $75 off your purchase. Burrow makes the luxury couch for real life.
Very thankful for Bros for not only Burrow for not only sending us an incredible couch here, but also hooking up my house. I got a Burrow couch, a couple of them. We get to design the color, the whole thing, and they're very comfortable, very convenient. They go right to your door. Go ahead and hook up with Burrow. Todd, incredible ad read by you. Very good. Incredible ad read. You even dealt with a screen, Fergies, the whole thing. You're a real gentleman.
Thanks.
Battling through
Probably update my phone.
Something to think about. Let's get back to the action. Okay, let's talk about the NXT pre-show, shall we? All right.
Please.
A lot of build-up for that last week. A lot of build-up about the outfit. I think blue was the right choice.
Totally.
Yeah, it looked really good.
I would like everybody to know, though, I wore the black yesterday for a nice conversation with some powerful people.
Just as good.
I looked fucking good.
So it all worked out.
But that's more of a business
That's
meeting.
exactly
suit.
what we said. Yeah.
Same shoes, yeah, same shoes. But it was tough for me not to look at me for a lot in the black and think that I could have possibly made a mistake because the majority of votes. But the blue did look good on the television.
Oh, it looked so good.
You're 100% right with that, Gonzo. The Jort suit, though, that was the plan the entire time along. If it was black, I had a black pair of jorts, too, I was going to wear. So it was going to be a Jort suit regardless because I think it is the future, Gonzo. I think it is the future. Do you think you'll ever see yourself
If it wasn't, it sure is now.
I agree with that.
And I am totally down for the Jort suit. As a hot man, I'm constantly sweating, so any ventilation I can get in.
Did the WWE appreciate the George?
A very powerful person in the WWE said, I got a text message telling me you were wearing one of these Jort suits. Well, first of all, that powerful person came walking over to the pre-show panel during a rehearsal. I was already dressed. And he says, hey, McAfee, turn around. So I turn around, and that person is just staring at my thighs. It's not that powerful person. So they're just staring at my thighs, this person. I'm like, oh, get it. Yeah, they call me the quad father. Guys, get a grip of that. You see those things. Those weren't just made overnight.
So they were tight jean shorts too.
Oh yeah. Every pair of shorts that I wear is a tight pair of shorts. So I thought that I was getting a compliment on the size of my thighs from the way the stare was happening. And then the line was, I got a text message telling me what you were wearing. And in my head, I immediately thought, he must look like a twat. But somehow you are pulling this off. So you should be proud of that. And I was like, I am. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I turned back around and Sam Roberts was like, was that a compliment to you or not? I don't know if he called you a twat or not. I have no idea. All the other commentators were like so jealous, obviously. So jealous. All the people that are on-air personalities for them or whatever, they're like, oh, if we do that, we're fired. I was like, that sounds like a you problem. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a child. I don't know if he's ever had a sip of alcohol before. He looks like he's 10. Robbie Fox.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How are you, buddy? How was the weekend? What an incredible weekend of sports entertainment.
Yeah, great weekend for sports entertainment, not wrestling, sports entertainment. I'm doing fantastic, living the dream on the Pat McAfee show. Happy to talk to you. I thought you killed it in particular this weekend. I assume you had a good time.
I appreciate that. So I talked to I got a chance to talk to my friends here. So the difference, obviously there was a comfort level for me when I get in there because I kind of know the lay of the land a little bit more. But the first time I was trying to just entertain wrestling fans, this time I was trying to entertain like my people. Like I was like trying to entertain like in a manner. I was just much more comfortable, and I basically went in there with the mindset, well, if they don't like it, like I'm not going to be able to be the just entertaining for wrestling people forever anyway. So if they don't like it now, let's figure it out and get it over with. Yeah. If that makes sense, Robbie.
No, that makes total sense, and you killed it on the pre-show. There were some things that you were saying I was cracking up. You were showing the jorts, which is a great touch, and like the. You know, you said you went away from catering to just the wrestling fans. The wrestling fans were going wild. I checked into the Squared Circle subreddit, and they were having a goddamn fiesta in the live chat for Money in the Bank, talking exclusively about Pat McAfee. People are tweeting me. They want you to have your own late-night television show on WWE Network. They want you to be the Jimmy Kimmel of the WWE Network.
Well, wait, let me write that down. That's not a bad idea. Let me write that down. I appreciate that. What is Reddit, first of all? Reddit is where all you super nerds head to, right?
Yeah, Reddit's like a site where I guess like all things can exist. So it's like I use it for blogging a lot because good for breaking news stories. Like you know instantly, like if the top story on Reddit, you know it's based on upvotes and downvotes, so you just know right away, like, oh, that's got to be the breaking news, whatever.
And you said that the wrestling Reddit was a big. You tweeted me a picture of a bunch of things. I didn't get a chance to see it. I thanked you for it, but I didn't get a chance to read all. That was the Reddit comments, I assume.
Yeah, that was the wrestling Reddit, which was like a massive, massive, massive community. And literally every single comment about Money in the Bank, I was tweeting you. I wasn't like cropping the images. I wasn't photoshopping. Every single comment was like, "Thank God Pat McAfee is back. Pat McAfee's a legend. Get Pat McAfee a long-term contract with the WWE."
Because I thought all the super
also
wrestling
John
nerds.
little
See,
Giles friend Robbie Fox. That's what some of them said.
I didn't see anybody say that. Robbie, I didn't see anybody say.
Some of them said that.
But I thought like the super wrestling people hated me because there was a couple like wrestling, like super wrestling, like the voices of the wrestling people. I had like an
Oh, fuck those people.
Okay. What'd you say?
I said fuck those people.
Well, yeah, I feel that way about anybody who says anything bad about me. But I saw it as there was like a couple groups basically of like the super wrestling people. That's why I was confused by the Reddit thing because I assumed those were the same people, but I guess not. I guess it's not the same group of people.
So those are the trolls, basically.
I don't know. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, no, I know the groups that were anti-Pat McAfee, and I can tell you with full confidence that they're like very, very small minorities.
Okay, good. That's great
vocal
news.
minorities.
Robbie, you're making me feel really good on this Monday.
The big wrestling fan, you were a massive hit this weekend, I would say, for sure.
Okay, was the show a
And
massive
you
hit?
even got in the Looney Tunes line about Nikki Cross, which we discussed. Listeners got a little,
Bro, I went on a run about her. The revolving door of emotion between the ears, the Scottish Looney Tune. I felt real good as I was rolling.
You can't break a mind that's already broken.
I'm the dumbest human on earth, Robbie. I am the dumb. See, the issue is, as soon as you say all these things, I called Lars Sullivan Shrek.
Yep.
Then I got to walk backstage, and Lars Sullivan's standing right there. And I'm like, God damn, did he watch? There's no way he watched, right? He's busy. So like, I like looked at Sam. I was like, you think he watched the pre-show? And Sam was like, absolutely. I was like, I'm gonna just walk it on out of here, then, Sam. I'm gonna walk it on out of here. It was a cool. Did you enjoy?
When you said that, I thought that was so funny because I just pictured you saying that, and Vince like just happened to be like walking past the pre-show and catching that, and like, he just call your title contender Shrek.
He does. I mean, he looks like Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek's a big, powerful dude. It's a compliment.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was a compliment as well. And then later I said he was.
Down on it.
I said he was from far, far away. And I got Sam to crack a smile when I said it, and Sam was like trying to pitch something at that moment.
You were breaking Sam a few times. Your face after Adam Cole said "nice shorts, dork," by the way, that will live on as a reaction gift until the rest of time.
It was quite a shot from the kid there, from the handsome
I used
Adam
it in a
Cole.
tweet this weekend, and it went off just because it was such a good face.
Well, I mean, it's when you get called something you haven't been called since you were like 12 years old. You have no clue how to react. Shut me down. He's a North American champion too. You got to have some respect for that. Did you enjoy the hell out of the NXT takeover? I thought once again it was just an incredible show. That's all NXT does. They were the number one trend worldwide when Beyonce and Jay-Z decided to drop a fucking album out of nowhere. It was a wild scene, but the show is so good. It was out of nowhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, takeover. They were 5 for 5. Every single match was great. I actually enjoyed the opening tag match. I thought that was match of the night. I thought that was my favorite. It was Undisputed Era versus Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch. That was awesome. Ricochet and Velveteen Dream crushed it, and then Johnny and Tommaso in the main event. Those guys are just on another level.
Did you enjoy the Shayna and Nikki Cross match?
Oh yeah. I thought that was really good, really creative. The way they use like Nikki Cross, you know, like you said, being a Looney Tune, enjoying like being put in the submissions. There was some weird autoerotic bit of fixation going on. I enjoyed it.
How about Velveteen's ring attire, though? A little homage to the Hulkster.
And I guess his pants were also taking a shot at somebody as well.
And to Prince Puma, Ricochet's former Lucha Underground character. He's wearing his tights.
Yeah, okay. So I didn't understand that. That's the deep wrestling stuff because whenever he walked into Gorilla, there was where I was sitting there again. By the way, Gorilla, me wrestling Illuminati,
Not a big deal.
Me, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Michael Cole. Don't worry about it. We're just sitting there hanging out. He walks in there, and then a guy in a suit who is backed in the right corner. He said like something about that Puma thing, and I just laughed. I was like, "Oh yeah, and then no fucking idea what that meant. I had no clue what that meant. So that was a homage to something Ricochet did before.
Yeah, so Ricochet was on a show called Lucha Underground.
That was on
which is
MTV,
a
right?
Wrestling show. No, it was on El Rey Network.
Yep.
And it was basically like this superhero type wrestling show where they were deaths, people would get killed off, and there would be supernatural stuff going on. It was pretty good, pretty entertaining. Ricochet was kind of the face of the promotion, and he wore a mask, and he was called Prince Puma. So the tights that Velveteen Dream wore were literally like his exact tights from that show.
Got you. Okay, good. All right, now that all makes sense. So
You were like Jonah Hill, and this is the end. You're like, oh yeah, I got that reference, man. You got the stage.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is you don't have to be, you just have to act as if.
Oh, yeah.
And that is basically what I did. I was like,
sure.
oh, yeah. I had no clue what was going on, though. I thought it was...
You know what's a good thing in that situation? Just throw out the word kayfabe. Oh, yeah, kayfabe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not scared to throw that word around every once in a while. I'll throw it around all the time. I walked up to... I got a chance to see Elias last night, and I called him by his actual name. Like when I walked up to him, I called him by his actual name, and he was like, "Oh, what's up, Pat?" And somebody was with him. They were like, "Kayfabe." I'm like, "That's all." It was a little suit. I think it was a producer was with him. He was like, "Kayfabe." I'm like, "Elias."
That's matter about you making the Fox deal like acknowledged on WWE television for the first time. That was internet chatter. People were like, "Whoa, Pat mentioned the Fox deal on WWE television."
That's funny you say that they mentioned that on the internet because that was also mentioned to me in real life.
Oh yeah, no, I think the internet was all pretty aware that would happen.
It did. Literally, as soon as I got off air, I walked backstage. They're like, "You were pitching a perfect game, man. You were pitching a perfect game, and then you just had to announce you had to make the Fox comment." I was like, "What do you want? I mean, what do you want from me?" I mean, it was literally, they were like, "See, as a person who works for Barstool, though, and for Sirius, you can say that because that is something that was in the Barstool world for a while, in the Sirius world. If you work for WWE, I would assume your mic would have got cut off as soon as you said that, and you would have been fired." I was like, "For what?" For what, though? They're like, "That's just not something that gets talked about." I was like, "Oh." And Michael Cole goes, "It's funny you didn't say that line one time in any of the rehearsals." I was like, "Yeah, I was just saving it for the big show. I knew I could deliver it pretty good." He's like, yeah. But they weren't mad because I'm not a WWE employee. I'm a Barstool Sports employee.
You can do whatever you want.
So I can. That was the topic of conversation on the internet for a long time.
You're representing the internet.
Exactly. It was big deal. Now, granted, did I fuck up any negotiations for the WWE? I have no idea. I have no idea why they'd be mad about it, but I kept it moving. Robbie.
No, you did a great job. I thought it was a fantastic A performance on the pre-show, turning it into the show.
I appreciate that. Jim Ross said he has some thoughts about it. He's putting it on his podcast, I guess. Old JR.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said, "I have some thoughts on the pre-show. We'll discuss on my podcast."
He doesn't want to discuss on this show.
Nice. I've asked him to come on the show like 10 times. He would never come on. It's wild.
Saving the first podcast.
Save the first podcast. Not a bad plug. Buy the barbecue sauce. Do the whole thing. I get it. Did you like Money in the Bank last night, Robbie, or no?
Yeah, I did like Money in the Bank. I thought the girls actually stole the show with their Money in the Bank match, and my favorite match of the night was Ronda and Nia Jax. Great cash in with Alexa. Ronda is such a natural effect.
Yeah,
Cell phone.
Exactly what you're saying, Robbie. I agree. Why he's calling us from that city in New York. You can't just.
You know what stole the show for me last night, Money in the Bank?
What's up, Bob?
James Ellsworth.
Coming back, the return of James Ellsworth, friend of the show, friend of the Pat McAfee show. All of a sudden, he's
out of
back.
nowhere.
See,
You did ask him that. You said, "Does this leave the door open for you to come back in the WWE in some way, shape, or form?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm never going to go away completely." And there he was.
friend of the show, made a big impact last night, I believe, for Carmella.
A little bump.
He's a tiny guy. He's a little ugly fella. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but I think that's kind of his gimmick, is that he's just a little... Yeah, I can say whatever.
Yep.
I learned that.
If we've learned anything.
By the way, I enjoy the fact that the internet was like, McAfee just mentioned the Fox deal. Because in real life, that was happening as well. That was the only... They do a very good job of, like... It's like a real, like, coach type situation,
Yeah.
like a coach player type situation. Like right after something, like Michael Cole will like pull me aside and be like, "This is what I think you did well. This is what you should work on." Boom, boom, boom. And he was like, "Good, good, good." Everybody was laughing. You heard us laughing. Bing, bang, 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 bang. Thought you did great. And then he was like, "Quite a stir when you said that Fox line." I was like, "That's on me, guys. That's on me. That's on me." But it was a good time. I'm very thankful for Robbie. I think the wrestling world is one that I'm so lucky that I was a fan for so long. So I kind of understand. I don't want to say I understand the business, which I don't. I don't have a clue what they're doing. I don't know why things are happening, but I do get it. I feel like I get it a bit. It's paying off for me right now. It's a good time.
Yeah, because the passion shows, and that's important.
Yeah,
You know what
I enjoy the art of sports entertainment. Like
you
I,
can't fake that. Wrestling fans will see through it.
Yeah.
I enjoy the promotion. I enjoy like the storylines. I enjoy like the athleticism of these fucking people whenever they get in that ring is absurd, dude. It's just every time I watch, I'm like, they deserve more credit for the athletic. I don't think sports entertainers get enough respect for their athleticism for what they're doing in that ring. I don't think they get enough respect, and I feel like that's what I'm trying to do. Now, if I call a guy Shrek, I mean, I'm a straight shooter. But if I end up dying, I think it's probably a guy who's 6'3" who looks like Shrek who's going to be
Call
killing
it how
me.
you see it.
God, I hate meal planning.
Oh, don't
Let
we
me tell
all?
you about it.
Can't stand it.
It's tough.
It's so bad.
Takes
So
so much
let's-
time.
Yeah, so let's go ahead, skip meal planning, and get straight to cooking with Blue Apron.
All
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Enjoy unforgettable meals inspired by the vibrant cooking of the Mediterranean, like seared salmon and spicy orange salsa.
That a boy.
Big fan of spicy orange salsa.
Yeah, it sounded like you loved it.
Centered around fruits, veggies, lean meats, and plenty of olive oil. Love that. These recipes are deliciously nutritious with incredible ingredients and chef-designed recipes. Blue Apron lets you see the power of what food can do for you.
Yeah,
You need an
absolutely,
oxygen-
Zeno.
You need an oxygen tank.
Sometimes I forget to breathe.
Yeah. It's not obvious at all. Favorite part of
Blue
the-
Apron delivers fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and step-by-step recipe right to your door, and then can be cooked in under 45 minutes.
Oh.
Yep. The menu changes every week based on what is in season and is designed by Blue Apron and in-house
What?
culinary team.
What?
Blue Apron offers. Yeah. Blue Apron offers.
Did they put
12
an exclamation point next to the what there? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they
I'm
did.
sure they did.
Yeah.
Did they not?
No.
Oh, I read it again. It's right
Yeah,
there.
it's not there.
Oh, that's awkward.
What? Go. You're not supposed to be answering me if you were trying to.
Blue Apron offers 12 new recipes each week, and customers can pick up to 2, 3, or 4 recipes based on what best fits their schedule.
Oh, it's up to a third of them.
Man.
Very much so. Blue Apron sends only non-GMO ingredients and meat with
thank
no
God.
Thank
added
God.
hormones.
We had a talk with them GMOs, and we're so thankful they're out of our
So
lives.
sick and
said
tired of
nay.
GMO products.
I say nay.
I say. Non-GMO.
No more GMOs. I say.
Yep.
So check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals for free at blueapron.com/Pat. That's blueapron.com/Pat to get your first 3 meals free. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
I'm a big fan of Blue Apron. My lady and I, Sam signed us up for this last couple weeks, and it's been awesome. It's been absolutely. It really does show you the exact portion that you need of whatever the step by step in the food is. You can pick you can pick the healthy stuff. So now we just have perfectly executed healthy food at the house, which never happens.
Love that.
It's delicious. The chefs do well. They got a professional chef community putting this thing together. I'm very thankful for Blue Apron.
I also got this for my sister as well for her birthday.
See, and then she's loved it. I bet.
She absolutely loves it.
Do you speak Spanish to her, or you only listen?
No, I only understand the Spanish.
Yeah, you can't speak it.
Yeah. that's
Why
a
not?
problem.
Why not?
Maybe if I order Blue Apron, I could learn how to speak Spanish.
What did you say?
Yeah. What did you say? K?
Here's Blue Apron for you.
What is K? K is
What?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
See.
You should have said C. Yeah, on our way in. Yeah. Mock.
Yeah.
C. Ing. C. Bird. C.
See.
I'm trying to remember how to say
See.
wall in Spanish. I can't remember.
Wall.
Yeah. Like to the wall. I couldn't remember how to say it. Though.
What do you? What? That's a different song. That's
Oh,
to the
boy.
house. Skeet. 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 Skeet.
From the window to the wall.
Yeah.
Why were you gonna say
House
that?
is casa.
Yeah. What's the wall though?
Wallow.
You tell us.
Wallow.
Wally.
But you're telling me if
Good
somebody
film.
said in this room Wall, you would have known that was Wall.
Yeah.
So if somebody says wall in Spanish right now, you'd be like, oh, that's wall.
Yep.
But you can't think of it yourself to say it.
Nope.
You grew
Mental
up in
block.
You grew up in an entirely Spanish household. I learned that on the way up to Chicago. Like they would speak Spanish not only in the house but outside of the house, and he can't speak it.
Incredible.
How does that even happen?
See, I got it now. Pared.
Is that correct?
Yep.
Pared. Pared.
Pared.
You get it.
To the ventana, to the pared. I think I got that right.
Let's get back to the conversation. Big thanks to Blue Apron. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is the last professional broadcaster from the Jim Norton and Sam Roberts show here on Sirius XM, co-host of the NXT pre-show. Ladies and gentlemen, he has a fro. His eyebrows are large. He wore maroon. Ladies and gentlemen, at Not Sam, Sam Roberts.
What an introduction. I'm happy to be here, Pat.
I try to do my best. Where are you? Are you back in New York or are you still in Chicago?
No, I just got back to New York.
Oh, that's awesome. You stayed the night last night. Did you enjoy Money in the Bank? Did you think it was a good show? All that stuff. Did anything surprise you?
I did. I thought Money in the Bank was great. I thought Ronda Rousey just annihilated it. She's incredible. And, yeah, I thought the Money in the Bank matches were good. Alexa Bliss not only walking out with the briefcase, but then catching it in that night and walking out with the championship. I mean, my God.
Yeah, a lot of big things happened. Did you enjoy the NXT TakeOver show? What an insane evening of sports entertainment, Sam.
You called it, you know what I mean? Like, and this is why people need to start listening to you if they're not already. You said on that kickoff show that it was going to be the greatest night in the history of sports entertainment, and hard to argue.
Sam, I said that the first time, too. Let's assume I'm going to say that every single time. I think that's going to be the only constant for me, if I had to guess.
Well, then you're keeping the roster of NXT at a certain level because now they have to deliver. They have to cash in on this promise that Pat McAfee has made.
Sam, I called you stupid.
You did. I feel like you took a couple shots. Some of them you took back. Some of them you did not. I still felt like we ended on a positive in a positive place.
Oh, is that when you laughed at Adam Cole calling me a dork? You thought that was a positive place?
Well, you don't hear that. You know, he said nice jorts, dork, and you don't remember that jorts and dork sound the same. Like it's just, I thought it was clever in the moment.
I saw somebody. I saw somebody had asked me about that called in the show. They asked me if it's going to get to a point where I believe the word was slap. The guy said Adam Cole at some point, and I told the story about how in the earpiece during the show they said if Adam Cole shows up and interrupts this, no physicality. And I said, does that mean he's coming there saying if he shows up, because he did interrupt us, Sam? No physicality at all. There was a couple rules that I had to adhere to. Is that correct? I want to make sure everybody knows that. And I was told absolutely no physicality involved. Don't even think about it.
100%, and that's why they put. That's why I was there. That's why the physicality.
The thought of you, Sam. I mean, you're this alpha powerhouse, but the thought of you sitting in between me and the guy, getting into it back and forth, I couldn't even fathom what was going in your little brain right there, Sam. Couldn't even fathom.
I was pumping myself up. I was like, just in case I got to hold one or both of these guys back, I have to be ready to do it. I have to be the company guy here.
Did you have a performance on the Money in the Bank pre-show or no?
No, Money in the Bank. I just got to sit back and take the show in.
Oh, that's a shame because I thought you were going to have a rebound game. I thought this was going to be a rebound game for Sam Roberts.
No, but I think in 4 weeks, we got Extreme Rules in Pittsburgh, and I'll be there for that one.
Really?
So
down there in Pittsburgh, yeah.
You don't know that?
I think I have to. I'm not sure. I mean, Pittsburgh, just like Chicago, good wrestling city. Good wrestling city.
Great. Yeah.
Pittsburgh, just like Chicago, good wrestling city. And it's Extreme Rules, so there's fucking A. Belgium just needs to put one in. They're right in front of. They're knocking all around the goddamn door. Just open the door. Just open the door. I bet hard on Belgium, by the way, to beat the Panamanians by about 100. So I'm sorry the game's happening right now, Sam, in our studio. I apologize greatly. Oh, Torres with a save. Jeez, I'm sorry, Sam. All right, so you're going to Pittsburgh.
Sorry.
You're going to have
I got World Cup fever myself.
Who's your team?
Guatemala.
Seems like a lie.
Are they in? No. I don't even think they're playing, Sam. It's unbelievable.
Look,
you would lie right to me like that. I thought we had a good friendship.
I have to tell you something, Pat. When I look at these scores and it says they've been playing for 93 minutes and 1 goal has been scored, it doesn't seem like it's the sport for me.
You're an action guy. You like live action.
Oh, I do. We had 13 matches of action in 4 hours on the Money in the Bank show last night. Like, that's a lot of stuff happening.
The NXT show, somebody called in. They said it was they've been a WWE fan for a long time, and it's only the second NXT show they watch. They watch at WrestleMania. They said they have no idea how the main roster guys have to follow that up because the show is so electric. He said, I had no idea who any of the guys were or girls were, but I just enjoyed the hell out of it, basically. NXT continues to put out a good product every Saturday night on those pay-per-views.
Well, it's amazing, too, and you watch them, and not only are they the best guys, but even if you don't know who these people are, you can watch these matches, and every single match, you know exactly what the story is by watching the match. Which, yeah, I mean, it tells you how good the guys are doing. But, you know, if they had just watched the kickoff show with me and you on it, they would know everything that was going on anyway.
We give such a good background on everything. I said the crazy one was going to win. She lost, but I think that was my only prediction that was wrong.
Yeah, because you definitely went for Alistair. You were right about that.
Yep.
I don't remember if we picked between Velveteen Dream or Ricochet or not, but yeah, you were pretty dead on. You know your sports entertainment.
Well, I know the mindset. You know, I enjoy the mindset of people. That's 100% what I bet on is the people's mindset, potential mindset, and the way they're going to go in there. And I just felt like I had a good read on these athletes for Saturday night, and I felt pretty good about it. The Scottish Looney Tune, Nikki Cross, let me down, but I think she'll be back in action with Shayna Baszler at some point.
She got choked out.
Bad. While smiling. I don't know how. You got to really be into some freaky shit to do that, Sam. You got to be into some freaky stuff to be smiling while getting choked out. That's like a Diggs move. It's like a Diggs move.
Yep.
Yeah, should have been a safe word there somewhere.
All right, Sam. Have a great one, brother.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, thanks for the post on your shoe account too. By the way, them Yeezys look good on there.
Yo, I gotta show those Yeezys later.
Yeah, he has a shoe account called Not Shoes by Not Sam, and it's just like basically a sneakerhead account. And he had me model my Yeezys and put me on there
on the IG machine.
Yeah, was it portrait? It was portrait too on the cell phone, right?
Oh yeah, we did portrait.
Yeah, it was portrait. Made him look like a professional photo. Put me on the IG. Pretty excited about it. Thank you for that, Sam.
You got it.
Sam had Jeff Jarrett in his studio. Describe what the studio is, Sam Roberts, please.
So I have the amazing Not Sam studio. It's an audio, video. We can go live. We can tape. We can do it all in the studio. But it's in my basement. It's in my house. But
It's just his basement. It's just his
But
basement.
it's in my basement.
He told Jeff Jarrett he gave him the address for the studio. And Jeff Jarrett calls him and he said, I'm looking at a house right now. And Sam's like, yeah, that's it. Come on in front door.
Yeah. It's great. He got to meet my wife. He got to meet my baby. We cooked him some food and then brought him down to the studio.
Oh, Sam's just catfishing.
Did he play the hits?
He did.
Where can they find that out?
That's on Sam Roberts Wrestling Podcast. Part 1 came out on Thursday, which is on iTunes and Spotify and Stitcher and whenever. NotSam.com, wherever podcasts are available.
You're a little one-man empire over there, by the way. Little one-man empire. You got a shoe empire, podcast empire. You got IG stories. You're on YouTube. Sam Roberts, you're a little one-man empire.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm just trying to follow in Barstool Heartland's lead. You know what I mean?
Oh, we appreciate that. Put some links in your fucking swipe-up IG stories.
I will.
All right, Sam. Have a good one, buddy.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, you guys hear that?
What? Was that tugboat?
Todd?
That's a boat.
Sounds like a foghorn.
That's a boat.
That's right, Todd, because there's a high fog advisory today at Barstool Sports, and it's brought to you by Burst E-Liquid.
Oh, that was a foghorn.
Yep.
Oh my God, it makes sense.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Can't see. You know, ships are coming in and out.
Yeah. One if by land, two if by sea.
We're going to install a fucking lighthouse here.
Yep. Not a bad play by
We
the way.
are. We're
My
also
grandpa will
excited
come
to
take
announce-
a picture of it. He takes pictures of lighthouses.
Our partnership with Burst E-Liquids. Everyone knows we're big vape guys,
Yep.
and it's thanks to our friends at Burst E-Liquid. Their products are the perfect solution for our nicotine crave. Established in 2015, Burst E-Liquids have quickly become the most sought-after e-liquid brand in the country, and now at Barstool, it's our e-liquid of choice.
Amen. Amen. I ain't never had an e-liquid of choice until Burst came around.
Seriously.
And I'm like, you know what? I got an email.
Listen,
Now I got an e-liquid.
going outside the smoke's inconvenient.
Yeah, it is.
You can
Amen.
just smoke indoors with vape.
Nobody
It
even
smells
knows. Nobody even knows. And this
Nope.
e-liquid smells good
It smells bad. Dog gets drunk, he comes in smelling like cigarettes, he stinks.
for a week.
Yeah.
Don't
Month,
need that.
maybe.
So vape tastes great, no odor. You don't have to deal with stinky ass Todd.
No stinky ass Todd.
Cigarette prices are soaring. Have you
Taking
seen
off.
the price of gas and cigarettes
Yeah.
lately?
Unbelievable.
Taken off, by the way. We talked to a guy at a gas station, and he said he had a good deal for us, and it was absurd. It was so expensive. I was like, get out of here. Get out of here with your stupid prices, big tobacco.
Disgusting.
Vaping much more cost effective.
Much more cost effective.
Very cost effective. Burst E-Liquid is an award-winning premium
Yummy.
e-liquid lined with 14 flavors to make sure you kiss those cigarettes goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Whether you're into rich tobacco flavors, nostalgic fruit blends, or a chilling menthol. You're a menthol guy, maybe. Burst E-Liquid is your choice when you're looking for an all-day vape. We've tried some of the flavors ourselves, and they're outstanding.
Give me that menthol.
All day, every day.
Burning through that e-liquid menthol.
How you like sherbet? You like strawberry, mango, melon, maybe? Fruity menthol? Apple, watermelon, peach, raspberry, got it all.
If it's in Burst, it's in first. That's what they say. That's what they say to a lot of people about
They
the
do
vapes.
say that.
Yeah, they say that a lot. A lot of people say that.
So
Yes.
come check them out today at vapeburst.com. Use promo code McAfee to receive 25% off. Yeah, 25.
Good website name, by
Plus free shipping on your order.
Wow.
Wait, there's more.
No, there
Make a purchase on vapeburst.com and automatically get entered in a sweepstakes to win an all-expensive paid trip for your regular season football game of your choice.
Oh, well, now they're getting into the experience game.
Any game.
I like
Anywhere.
that. Sending you on experience.
Contest ends August 12th and winner will be announced on August 18th, so enter today. No purchase necessary to win. For U.S. residents only. Must be of legal smoking age to enter. For details, terms and conditions, visit vapeburst.com/barstoolburst. Almost had it.
What was that, Bartol Burst?
Almost had it.
Big thanks to Burst, our favorite e-liquid. Go ahead and do that. Get on deck and then win. Win stuff. 25% off Andrew winning stuff.
Go to any game you want.
That's unbelievable. Big thanks to Burst. Let's get back to the conversation. Our British friend, our World Cup correspondent, Will, is calling in from Illinois. British Will, what's up, cuz?
Hello. What's going on?
Hanging out. How are you, man?
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. Just getting by, getting by. Watched the World Cup this weekend. It was wonderful. I thought the world was going to end when that English guy lost his shit when Phil Mickelson fucking did a little pop on. That was a bad look. That was an awful look for the British. Like, Big tweeted something out, and I was like, oh, what the fuck's happened? But I honestly thought something serious happened, and I went and Googled it, and I was like, this motherfucker, like, what? He acted like someone just fucking died on the golf course.
Hold on. And then at the end, he said, he actually blamed it on being British.
What a fucking prick.
He took it out on all of you.
He's a bad look for the British brand, to be honest. But what can you do? They're not all gems.
Hey, hold on. I didn't know you were allowed to. I thought the opening kickoff had to go forward.
You go backwards.
I just found that out. I didn't know it could go backwards. I thought somebody would have to tap it forward for it to go backwards.
Maybe that was just when we were young.
That might have been back in the day. Because old buddy just kicked off the game, just kicking it straight backwards.
I heard the other day from Zito that now younger kids aren't allowed to head it until high school.
Oh, I hate them.
Yeah.
Oh,
CTE.
my.
Yeah,
See, now,
That's
listen.
going to hurt the development so bad.
Hold on, though. Let's talk about that because everybody talks about me being a punter, like me never taking any head. I grew up as a taller guy who could jump, soaring and just heading everything. And now I'm like, wait a minute, am I hurt worse because of playing soccer than football? Like, what is Will Smith going to say about that? When is Will Smith going to come?
Let's have a new movie, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you wouldn't need a new movie.
Belgium jerseys are fresh.
How do you feel about the World Cup? How do you think it's going? I think that Mexico-Germany game was a monster for the Americans to watch since we don't have a team.
Yeah, I think it's fucking brilliant. I just love it that, stuff isn't going the way people want it to go, or the way the big teams at least want it to go. I think it's absolutely brilliant that there's upsets. I honestly think it's showing the development of soccer like around the world as a whole now. I mean, the fact that these big guns like Germany, Brazil, Argentina, like they're not getting the results that they want, which is great because it means either other teams and countries are developing and getting better, or the good teams are taking the shit teams for granted, and therefore it's kind of fucking them over. So I think it's absolutely great for the sport. Obviously, England are going to end up winning it all. So
when do your boys kick off, Will? Do they play today?
Today, yeah.
Well, yeah, 1 o'clock against Tunisia. So
Tunisia. England, I have them +1.
And 2?
So, yeah, England, they've got a really young squad. They literally kind of wiped their hands with most of the team from 4 years ago.
Good idea, by the way.
Nothing, yeah, absolutely great idea. Like, nothing's fucking working,
it's like the Colts.
Let's just scratch it and start again.
You know what I'm enjoying about our show mostly? Is that just because we have a guy who's British that calls in, you're just automatically the World Cup expert.
I'm fine with that. Some people are abuse, but I'm fine with that. I've got a promotion real quick.
It's like I'm asking for like real, I need real analysis from this guy that owns a food truck
and played American football. That's the best part about this.
Hey, you have an English accent. You have to know more than us.
Yeah, I could literally be speaking absolute dog shit and dribble right now, and everyone's in there just nodding their head like, yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
We got truckers driving across this country right now like, well, I heard that British motherfucker said it on McAfee. He's got to be right. I think Diggs is going to ask you a question.
Hey, Will, I thought I read today or last night that England hasn't won their opening game since like '88. Is that true?
Shut up, Diggs.
You guys roll out slow. You like the Queen.
It's probably round about that. I've always remember being very disappointed at the start and everyone just putting their head down.
That's why I took Tunisia
+1. It's not our year again. It's not our year again. So we'll see. But Diggs, next Thursday, you do what you want with it. But the Belgium game, I've booked Airbnb in Indiana. So if you want to come and watch the game, or we figure something out, we put money on it. Have beers on it. I'm going to be there regardless.
Is it a 2 o'clock game?
Is it what?
Is it a 2 o'clock game?
1 o'clock your time, I believe. 2 o'clock Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern.
No, if it's 2 o'clock Central, it's 3 o'clock.
It's
right?
2 or 3 here.
So it's 3 o'clock.
I think it's a 1 o'clock game with you.
1 o'clock, you be noon there. Right?
I was just making sure it wasn't during the show.
That's noon there, right?
No, it's definitely after the show. It's definitely after the show.
You should come by the office. Let's watch it here.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll bring some beers, and I'm not going to cook this time. Fuck that.
Well, I'm going to wear my Yikes shirt from England 1776. By the way, 10% off today to get it in time for 4th of July.
If you've got one of the 2X, I'll model it for everyone. Everyone get a laugh out of it.
I don't know if we have a 2X here. I think you can squeeze into an X, though. Look fit. Look like a ripped British Will. Ripped Brit.
I appreciate the forward-hand compliment, but I mean, I don't think it's going to be great for anyone's eyes.
Okay, what are you looking forward to most other than the Brits in this World Cup?
Egypt. Want to see Mr. Mohamed Salah just fucking dominate, honestly. I mean, they play Russia. They play Russia tomorrow, I think, so he could die before that game. Who knows? But we'll see. Also, Iceland, man. I just want to see Iceland just wipe the floor with everyone.
Did you see
the original skull?
No, 99.6% of televisions in Iceland were watching the game.
Really?
99.6.
I believe it because I think there's only about 7. So I mean, most of them are being watched.
They only have 330,000 people in the entire country.
So, like, if you get
it's absurd.
I don't think I understand ratings that well, but if you get like a 2.6 or something, that means 2.6% is watching, or is it 0.2? Like they do percentages of TVs watching something.
I
It's
hate when
kinda-
they do that. I like when they come out with the number of millions of people that are watching. That makes it better for me.
Well, and I think the number though for the Iceland is a lot higher if it's 99.6%. It's like, what were those 0.4% doing? Are they like on like a hit list now?
They're on the team.
They're on the team. Gonzo with a dinger. All right, Will, we appreciate you waiting around, brother. Good luck in that meeting.
All right. I'll see you next Thursday, I guess, then.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on down. Are you betting on me on Thursday or against me? It seems like the smart bet's against me. Belgium just fucking blew a wide open opportunity. I bet on you. Tim Howard told me he liked you. What are you betting on Thursday? You think I get a hit or not?
I mean, I'll put some money on to get a hit. You got to support the cause, ain't you? But we'll see what happens, Pat.
I'm excited. Oh my God, Belgium's just getting wide open looks after wide open looks. Big save by
Belgium
the.
have got an unbelievable team, by the way. I'm shitting my pants for next Thursday because their team is just outrageous.
Tim Howard, Captain America, said that Belgium's the team he's pulling for, and he thinks they're good. Their coach used to coach him. He's friends with a lot of the guys on his Belgium team, so I feel like it's okay. Landon Donovan likes Mexico. Tim Howard likes Belgium. Oh, it's a penalty! That's absurd!
They could go back and review it.
Because he just got fouled in the box, they're going to call him offsides now. Obviously, screw him completely. And my -1.5 and -2 bet.
This is ugly already.
Belgium might win by 40, by the way. British Will, have a great day, brother.
I got to go to a meeting, lads. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay, yeah, us too. All right, see you, buddy. Appreciate you. This is ugly early here for Belgium. Was that a foul or a flop? Flop. Kid, guys, dyes his hair. Loser. Got a flop. What an absolute loser. The Belgium are lining up for a free kick about 25 yards out. Number 7, very Caucasian fella, drives it into the wall. It skirts free to the right flank. Number 15, who's definitely a foreign fella, tries to make a move, goes out of bounds. Throw in for Belgium deep in the Panamanian territory. They throw it back, kind of swing it around. Let's reset, they say. Pass back to deep center. Pass it all the way over. Keep the swing going. What are you doing? Oh, he says reverse it. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. There at half field, Dosey doing around. Panamanians are still sitting back, looking to clog up all the holes. They said a 1-0 loss isn't that bad. We'll take it. I don't know how we had 0-0 in the first half. Let's pack her in. They got 11 guys behind the ball. There's nothing happening. Belgium can basically sit there and do nothing. Gonzo, you are 2 minutes ahead of us, so me commentating this will not match up. Big thanks to Fox Sports. Fox Sports.
How much would you hate being on a team that just sat back and just took it the entire fucking game?
I wouldn't be on that team.
I know, that's what I mean.
I wouldn't. It would be very. They would probably pull me, to be honest. They would pull me, to be honest. I was always the guy that ran up there and they passed it around me. I was tired, like wasted all my energy, but at least I'm going for it. At least I'm going for it, I say. Hey, just let me know, Gonzo, if Belgium scores again, will you?
Yeah.
I kind of like it because, like, watching this, it's...
Yeah, you're right. I like the natural reaction.
Yeah, because...
Yeah. Maybe
like,
don't...
When that free kick happened, I was like, well, they're not going to score because Gonzo didn't fucking put the sound on.
Oh, so Gonzo's so deep in your head right now?
Yeah. He's fucking right in space there.
Gonzo, you hear that?
Fine, I'll just put on the news in here or something.
No, I'm saying you can watch it for sure.
Just don't put it on here. We don't want to hear it.
No spoilers.
It is 0-0 between the Belgium team that we bet on in Panama. Todd and I just doubled down on the second half. We assume halftime's going to be big for the Belgique. I assume somebody's getting up telling somebody that they got to put one in because there's been a lot of missed opportunities here for Belgium. Can't wait to see what happens. Tunisia versus England's coming up.
Yep.
When today?
Yep.
Oh my God! The British Wills. That's why he was. That's why he was a little antsy, a little jittery, because the Brits are coming up. Look at this shot from in front of the.
I know. All week has been gorgeous.
Where's that at? They're in front of the red.
The Moscow.
Just call it the Kremlin.
Yeah.
It's just really good.
know what that
There's bulbs on top of a building.
It's like in Russia, you know what it is. They got a great backdrop here on Fox.
It's either Moscow or St. Petersburg Square.
I think it's St. Petersburg Square. That's where they are. So how about them, Fox, having both the U.S. Open and World Cup this
Huge
weekend?
weekend for them.
Yeah.
So I didn't have the Fox Sports channel, so I couldn't watch any of the World Cup games. So I could only watch the U.S. Open in my hotel. I ain't never been more frustrated in my life.
Should download the Fox Sports app.
Yeah, see.
Too
I'm
much.
not gonna go to YouTube and find Sam Roberts. I'm not gonna download it entirely. If he goes back post with that ball,
Yo,
it's buried.
yeah, that's
Why-
unbelievable.
this dude right here, they're showing it as a highlight. That's a low light.
Hazard. That was like his third chance, too.
Unbelievable. This is sloppy play from De Bruyne, just kicking it off a guy's face. I assume they're gonna show Torres's
They're a little lackadaisical.
The Belgique team? That's why halftime is going to be big for them. Second half bet -1 and 1.5 is definitely a good bet, I think. I think it's a solid bet. Let's get to Marco in Iowa. He's going to be excited about what the Mexicans did this weekend against the mean green. No, they're not green. German team.
Viva Mexico!
You guys, the Mexicans are quite a passionate bunch in Mexico. Whenever they scored their goal, the reaction was so grand that seismic things were sent off like it was an earthquake. That's beautiful.
The defending champion Germans come in and they get nice goals.
Oh, I saw you doing German there. You're speaking German right there? I heard that.
Yeah, brother, that was a hell of a game. Lozano, what's up, bro?
Did you say 9 goals?
Nine. It's not in German.
Is it niche?
0.
I don't know.
0.
I just know Hitler used to always yell, nine.
That means no, I think.
Yeah. So no goals.
Yeah, because du hast nicht, mich, whatever that is, that means
Mich.
nothing. Du hast mich. That means nothing. Because du hast means you have nothing, right? Du hast mich. I think your German's wrong, Marco. I don't know German. This is a guy who doesn't know German.
You get it.
You get it. How was your weekend over there in Iowa? Did you watch the game? Did you celebrate? Were you a part of the seismic reaction?
Yeah, no, me and my kids were hanging out we were just watching it, and it was a good weekend. It was hot as fuck. Lost a bunch of weight just from sweating my ass off, but I could use it.
So hot outside. Is Iowa the same way?
Today with heat index, it's 104.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So stay warm over there. I'm happy, or stay cool over there. I'm happy for Mexico. I'm happy for you, Marco. You got to do the same thing for the curling team in the next 4 years.
I got this. Let's start recruiting.
I respect. Have a great one, Marco.
I think we should leave an open mind, too. Like the seismic instruments in Mexico made us not be up to par.
Yikes! Shots from the birthday boy, Todd. Andale, your ass out of a conversation with any Mexican. Let's go to Tom in Buffalo. Are you going to, this says Thursday night's game. Are you going to Thursday's game?
Hell yeah, man. After you hit 2 dingers, we're going to celebrate in the parking lot or what?
I'll tell you what, I hit 1 dinger, just know we'll celebrate directly after that. I won't go to bat again. Sound like a plan?
Sounds good to me, man. Well, vitamins in the parking lot. What do you say?
Hey, I like that a lot, Tom. I can't wait to meet you, man. It'll be fun to meet you. I think Thursday night's going to be a great time. You can gamble right now on my bookie whether or not I'm going to get a hit. The fact that they made that happen is so stupid. It's a real bet.
I love it.
It's a real sports bet right now. Plus 150, 175.
Yeah.
Plus 175, minus 250. Plus 175 to get a hit, minus 250 to not get a hit. You got to gamble a lot more money to make any for him and not get a hit. I would assume I'm going to get a hit.
Yeah, I assume that too.
I'd assume.
I'm not betting against you. I can tell you that.
I'd assume I'm going to hit a home run. Have I trained? No. Have I ever played baseball before? No. Well, let's just assume that I'm going to get a hit.
Yeah.
Let's just.
I have zero doubt.
Just so much optimism stepping into that batter's box until I see the first pitch, and it's going to be like, oh, boys.
I mean, you were taking some soft tosses out here, and you were fucking hitting some piss rockets.
You were
back
hitting
up
them
the
where
middle,
you should.
so.
See, now I know why, though, it's minus 250, I think. That's what you're going to hear from me as soon as I step out in that, see that first pitch. I'm like, oh, shit. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought, I think. I'm excited to see what happens. Great show, boys. Lady, Jordan, thank you. From at Viva Lazito, at Nick Morodo, at Diggs with a Z, at Tom McComas, at Ty Schmidt, at Evan Foxy. It's from at Not Sam and Robbie Fox. Very thankful. I mean, that Not Sam's a tough thing to say.
Yeah, it really is.
It is. At Not Sam.
What a shitty handle.
But aren't you really, Sam? There's no need to shit on him. I do that enough. I called him stupid. I did the whole thing. Big thank you to WWE, NXT, Triple H, and Michael Cole, everybody, for bringing me in, letting me speak on a microphone at their incredibly well-produced shows, by the way. The thing is, it's top of the line. Everything they do is very top of the line. The hotel they put me in was incredible. The catering, the food is incredible. The people were nice. I'm very thankful for it. Because sometimes when you deal with some things, it can be complicated and confusing.
It can be.
Some things can be very complicated and confusing. Ad reads for some people reading them. What was that giggle for, Zeke?
Oh, I don't know.
You think we're talking about you?
No, not me.
But the ticket buying experience used to be very complicated and confusing, but there's a much smarter way now with our friends from SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the number one place to buy your tickets. It's the number one app on earth to go live a little bit. SeatGeek searches all the other sites to find you the best tickets for your value. You put in the amount of money you want to spend, and they're going to find you the best tickets possible.
How easy.
From everything from theater and comedy and Broadway to sports and everything in between.
Here we go, SeatGeek.
Here we go.
Here we go, SeatGeek. Here we go.
For those of you that don't know, that's a Steelers song originally, and that's why I did not participate, but I did clap on the backside because it's very catchy. Big thanks to SeatGeek. They are the number one place to go. I'm telling you, they don't catfish you. The ticket that you buy is the ticket that you get, so you can go ahead and shop from SeatGeek with confidence. Go to SeatGeek app and use promo code PAT and get $10 off your first purchase, or use the code McAfee and get $20 off your first purchase. Whoa, maybe do both. 2 different emails. Who knows? Go ahead to SeatGeek. You're alive, but are you living? Go live and experience something live. It's the greatest. Big thanks to SeatGeek. Hashtag Endgang, hashtag Endgame. I would like pictures of what am I going to look like in the batter's box on Thursday? What am I going to look like in the batter's box on Thursday? What do you think my face is going to look like? What do you think my reaction is going to be after the first pitch? I just want to see what you guys are thinking. Just a little lay of the land. Potential McAfee Centaur, very limited edition T-shirt up for grabs if Ty Schmidt and Evan Foxy like your response. Other than that, I hope you have an incredible Tuesday. We will see you on Thursday right here on the Pat McAfee Show. Ty Schmidt, hit the music.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. He was a high school All-American, a college All-American. He was All-Pro in the NFL, but the thing that he's most proud of is during his show in Muncie, Indiana, he made a woman in the crowd laugh so hard, she shit her pants. Ladies,